TGI Fridays. What's good to everybody? Hope everybody tapped in. Beautiful show. Yeah, y'all already know, man. Another week, man. Yeah, this shit just keep going. Mr. Brooklyn in the building, baby. I see you, dog. Quinn's Q Boxing in the building, a.k.a. Mr. Brooklyn. Hopefully we get my man in next week. You already know. We got a few checks in the building, low in the building, nice and early as always. It's good to get the peoples in here early. You know what I mean? My bad, I threw the beat in a little late. But I'm doing 100 things, man. I'm doing 100 things, and I gotta remember each and every detail, man. I'm not making no excuses, but that's what it is, man. Loco in the building, baby. Loco Records in the building, baby. You already know what it is, baby. Low. Let me bring everybody again. Angelo in the building, baby. Omar Vargas in the building for a second showing, baby. Omar Vargas showed up on the Lunch and Sports. Now came for the nightcap, the Al York Sports Show. You know I'm ready to give it up, because that's what I do, baby. I give it up. In all fashion, dog. Yes, sir. Yeah, got the Green Bay game on right now. 6-0 Packers. Second quarter, early in the second quarter, the Eagles got the ball at midfield. That game is in Brazil, by the way. And as I say the Eagles, my man Steve Levine pops up in the building, an Eagle fan and everything of Philadelphia, man. Yeah, man, I'm here to rock, man. Y'all know how I do, man. I ain't playing no fucking games, man. This shit here is serious, man. Like a heart attack. Loca in the building. Inside Loca. I gotta get that in, baby. Yeah, man. We gonna start this show. We got one guest today. I'ma ride one guest. I got one in a football game, one in a family event, one in Tokyo, one that don't want to pick the fuck up. So, you know, if I gotta do it myself, I'ma do it myself. You already know what the fuck it is. Alright, let's start getting ready to get to the show. NFL is definitely back. Great game yesterday. As you see, the Chiefs defeated the Baltimore Ravens 27-20 in Arrowhead Stadium. And, you know, we already know me and my man KGM, we going to be all over that. But right now, I'm just letting the peoples tap in, you know, shouting out the peoples that are tapping in. And you know what it is, man. I got to show love before I start doing what I do, man. All right, so I'm going to wait a few more, then I'm going to just start the show, man. Let me just wait a little bit. And we're going to start this marvelous show, TGI Friday, no drinking and driving, open sessions and giveaways. B4 in the building. Hold up. I got to do the real militant shit to my man B4, man. That's my guy right there. He got more wins than in the giveaways than anybody. Now, he only got one championship, but he like the Atlanta Braves. Every year he get like 100 wins. But he only closed out one. Salute the B4. Let's start the show, guys. Message of the day, I'm going to make it real short and simple. Usually I make y'all think about it. This one's short and simple. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. I'm going to repeat that. Treat others like the way you would like to be treated. That's not hard at all, man. Let's start this marvelous show, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Al York Sports, baby. The raw truth. Come on, man. Every week, man. Every week I'm waiting for this work, nigga. I'm not here capping. I'm just doing what I do and what I love to do. And what I know I can do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. You wanna talk shit, nigga, hit me up. Let's go live with it. You wanna test my skills? Let's go live with it. I'll put bands up, nigga. I ain't stunting. I'll show you the fucking bands. If you think I'm stunting, nigga, that goes out to anybody. And I ain't talking about my hood. My hood, I love my niggas. I'm talking about outside motherfuckers. Because I got the world watching. Fresno State, California, Philly, New Mexico. Yeah, I run my mouth. That's what New York niggas do. But we also back our shit up, man. That's real smell, man. That's real smell. Fuck real talk. Real smell, nigga. Let's leave it like that. Yeah, you know I gotta beef it up a little while. You know I gotta get it to where I gotta get it to, man. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Y'all know what it is. Keep hitting that motherfucking YouTube, man. I keep telling y'all, I got another sports book review. Casino, New York, man. We kind of fucking with the audio a little bit. The audio's over. We gonna get that right out to y'all. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to my man Sam, the man, the shooter, my guy. Price Tag Entertainment and Media. Few texts from my man Lolo, Mech One Beach. You know Mech One Beach got the shirts, everything going on. And the Al York Sports Show and Sports Book Reviews. The series is on YouTube. Tap in and do what the fuck y'all do, man. Let's go to the NFL before I call my man KGM in real quick. The Denver Broncos have lost a Ring of Famer. Quarterback Charlie Johnson passed away on Tuesday at the age of 85 years old. Shout out to my man Breezy, baby. Charlie was known for giving the Broncos their first winning season in franchise in 1973, where he led the Broncos to a 7-5-2 record, and he's the only quarterback or the first quarterback to get the Denver Broncos all to a winning, to a winning season, because they've been dismal before Charlie Johnson. And rest in peace and God bless Charlie Johnson. Other news: the San Francisco Giants be going to the Diamond. Extended the contract of third baseman Matt Chapman. Perfect fit from the Bay Area, came from Oakland. Swindled to Toronto real quick, now back at the Bay in Frisco. And he signed a 6-year extension worth 151 M's, 25.1 M's a year. And the deal expires in 2030. Chapman would be 37 years old by then. Average is 247, 22 home runs, 69 RBIs for Matt Chapman. Salute to Matt Chapman for getting the bag. Pittsburgh Steelers and a huge defensive lineman, Cameron Hayward, have agreed on a 3-year deal worth 45 M's, 29 M's in new money, and $16 million in guarantee. Salute to Cameron Hayward, and a big signing by the Steelers, who got to keep the beat for the defense because their defense is suspect. Other news, another huge signing. I don't know, somebody tell me where the 49ers is getting all this money. I thought it was a salary cap or something. Every fucking time I turn around, they giving motherfuckers bags. They just throwing bags. Purdy got a bag. Debo got a bag. Ayuk got a bag. McCaffrey got a bag. Now Trent Williams gets a bag. What many fucking bags you got, motherfuckers? Well, they signed him to 36 years old, have agreed on a 3-year deal worth 82.66 M's, which includes a $48 million signing bonus for the best offensive lineman in football, in my book. In my book. Some might argue the guy Dallas is, but I'm going to say that Trent Williams is the best offensive lineman in the game. Other news: the Washington Commanders signed veteran guard Sam Cosmi to a 4-year, 74 M's deal, 45 M's guarantee. Commanders are trying to protect rookie quarterback Jalen Daniels, and they're going to have to because he's skinny like a toothpick, but Daniels is nice. If you give Daniels time, he could rip you apart, and he's did it in LSU, and I think he'll translate that in the NFL, but you got to give him time. If he's out there running for his life, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You see what happened to the other car. You see what happened to the other car, not Derek, the other car. Running for his life with the Texans, never made it, just never got his career together, lost his fucking confidence, and never was good like he was in college at Oregon. But Daniels, if he gets time and don't lose his confidence and gets confidence and gains it like C.J. Stroud and company, this guy could be really good for a lot of years, and a good signing, offensive signing for the Commanders. Other news: the Denver Broncos and cornerback Pat Surtain III have reached an agreement, 4-year extension worth 96 M's and 77.5 in guarantee. You have to sign Pat Surtain III if you're the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos need all the help they can get on defense, and this cornerback right here is one of the nicest in the game. Great signing by the Denver Broncos. And last but not least, the Houston Texans signed backup quarterback David Mills to a 1-year deal worth 5 M's to back up C.J. Stroud. I like Mills. I like him off the bench, but that's all he is. He's not a starter. You can spot start him if CJ's maybe hurt one game, but overall, backup, Good backup, good signing, low risk, high reward. David Mills signs a 1-year deal with 5 M's. Now let me get my man KGM. KGM, if you in the building, baby, let's go, baby. I see Mark Guillory in the building, but Mark Guillory is about to watch the Arizona State game, if I'm correct. Hold on, let me get this mic out. Okay, don't go nowhere, guys. We got a big show. Don't sleep, because I only got one of my dogs, man. We gonna rock, no matter what we do. If I'm by myself, we gonna rock. Let me see if I can put KGM in the building. Hold up. Send the invite. Okay. When I already sent, picks it up. If not, I just snatch this shit up. What up, my guy?
Yo, what's up, Al?
Oh wow, I don't even need my earpiece
You can hear me
right now. Yeah, you got it rocking. Whatever you got going right now, I want it exactly like that. From the audio to the cap on your head. All right, my guy?
Listen, man, we dealing with this Nork Wi-Fi over here, so we don't know what the hell we gonna get over here.
Okay, brother. Let's get started today. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna give you a whole term today. You ain't doing pause shoot. You're putting in a whole term, and I know that you're capable of doing this, my brother. Okay,
yes, sir.
Let's start real quick. Yesterday, besides you being upset at Lamar Jackson, talk to the people about yesterday's opening act at Arrowhead Stadium, 27-20, Kansas City Chiefs. In a remarkable opening day of football, Chiefs got their trophies. Chiefs won the opening day, and it was a really good game. It was close. Lamar could have tied it
Oh,
late.
man, you froze up.
His toe was on the line. Whatever it was, bottom line, Chiefs win, Ravens lose. Talk to us about the game and what you thought of opening night, Cal.
Well, Lamar looked good in some stretches. He was running the ball good. He's a tough guy. I don't like to see him get hit that much, though. It's the first game of the season. They got him getting crushed out there. But, everything was underneath. I don't like seeing that. Like it's 3rd and 7, you throwing a 1-yard pass. I don't like seeing that, he missed Flowers in the end zone at the end. They a toe on the line. They were going to go for 2 after that. It was a good game, man. Up and down. First game, Kansas City looks like a powerhouse, though. They look like they're ready to go.
Well, my boy said
they're ready
they
to
look
back.
very beatable. My boy said they looked very beatable yesterday. I think Kansas City didn't play as good as they could have. But what you've seen is what I've seen. You've seen the likes of Xavier Worthy already, the rookie they picked up already.
He's only going to get better, that kid. That kid's only going to get better.
Yeah,
very
and then
fast.
Rice picked off where he left off at.
Rice is sick.
Yes. So they got 2 already good receivers, and they still got Juju. They still got Hardman. You know what I mean? Juju is not what it used to be, but he ain't no chopped liver either, being a tier 3, tier 4 receiver. So these guys just continue to get ammunition for Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, so go ahead, close it out, then we're going to go to the games of the week, bro.
I mean, you would like to see better play calling from Baltimore in that game. There was a lot of short throws there when they needed to pick up 7 yards. They're going backwards. Andrews wasn't involved. A bunch of memes on him. But the bright side is you saw Likely. He had a good game. Lamar's tough.
Huge game.
He's
huge game. He had 11. He had 11 for like 119. It could have caught the winning touch. Not the winning, the game time touchdown. Let me say it correct.
Yeah, to me, I think Lamar played a good game, but he could have did a little better. He was getting attacked, though. Kansas City's line was coming after him, and the play calling was kind of shit.
No, it's the Super Bowl champions that shut him down last year.
I mean, they shut him down, and the play
went 26 for 41, 273, 1 touchdown, ran for 122 yards. What else? Okay, he could have been a little more accurate, but that's Lamar Jackson for you.
Yeah, he had a good game, but
when Lamar has been super accurate, never.
So
he ain't Montana or Joe Burrow. This guy, he's a runner first passer. They try to make him a passer first, but he's got an arm. But an arm doesn't mean that you're accurate, Cal.
Yeah.
A lot of people got good arms. Doesn't mean they accurate. Randall Cunningham had one of the best arms in football. He wasn't accurate like that.
Baltimore's gonna be there at the end. I would have liked them to try to get Henry more involved too. I thought, but the line was getting stuffed too. But, I just don't like seeing a quarterback get hit all game like that. You know what I mean? You got to slide. You got to get out of bounds. You're their main piece. You would think Harbaugh and those guys would, bang this in his head like, dude, you got to get out of bounds. You got to slide. I get it. You're our main weapon, but this is game one. Let's try to use the wide receiver. This is what we got Henry for. You don't want to see Lamar get banged up like that the first game. He's a tough kid, fast, but if he plays like that all season, he's going to get hurt eventually. You know what I mean? Eventually, he's going to get hurt, and the Ravens season goes down the drain. You don't want to see that. So
I'm going to agree. One thing that a lot of people don't give Lamar a lot of credit to is right before the tackle, he always shifts his body in a way that he doesn't really get hit like it looks like.
Yeah.
But yesterday was a little different, Cal. You're right.
Yeah, he was lowering the shoulder.
It looked like they were holding him up for the next guy.
Yeah, I mean, he was
that's
throwing
when it's dangerous.
He was playing football out there. I mean, he was balling,
usually he'd lose. He'd lose, or you don't hit him as hard as you think you hit him on some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Yeah.
But when they holding you up and that other dude's coming free, bro, that's a game changer.
I know,
so I'm agreeing with
Lamar
you.
was in the ice bath that next day. I know he was banged up. I don't care what he's in great shape. He looks faster.
Yeah.
He's definitely
dropped weight. Let's move on. Great game at Arrowhead, 27-20.
Good first game.
Now we going to the games of the week. You ready for me, brother?
Let's go.
Okay, we going to Atlanta, to the Mercedes Superdome. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they were 10-7 last year. Atlanta was 7-10 last year. The line is -3.5 Atlanta Dirty Birds. The over-under is 42 points. Now, let me mention Atlanta real quick. Kirk Cousins, they picked up Penix, the quarterback, the backup Cousins. Darnell Mooney, a wide receiver. Justin Simmons, a safety. And a defensive tackle, Rook Owahoyo, a college guy that's supposed to be really good at the defensive tackle. And then the Steelers side, they picked up Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Cameron Sutton, cornerback, Troy Fautanu, offensive guard, Zach Frazier, center, and Peyton Wilson, linebacker. What's your take on this game on Sunday? 3.5 Atlanta, and Russell Wilson is getting the starting nod for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is a good game here, because you got Pittsburgh's defense. You don't know what Pittsburgh's going to be, but you saw in the preseason, but it's preseason. You saw they're getting after Russell. Is Russell still looking like shit like last year, or is he going to step it up now and play better? They got weapons in Pittsburgh, but Atlanta has a shitload of weapons. You're adding Cousins. Cousins coming off an injury, They got that running back. He's good. And I don't know if Kyle Pitts is, I don't know if Kyle Pitts is playing.
Right.
They got Drake London. They got a lot of weapons.
London, they loaded. Mooney, I just said.
They're loaded. They're home.
They picked up Mooney. Mooney's another good receiver
a big
that played with Chicago.
3.5. I would have had it closer. I would have put it at like 1.5.
No, but just tell me. Leave it at 3.5. Don't mess with the point spread.
3.5.
If you have to pick a lean, these ain't free picks. These are leans.
I'm leaning on Pittsburgh with the points here. I'm going to count on the Pittsburgh Steelers defense here to go in there and get after Cousins.
Okay.
And
okay, I agree. I agree with the 3.5. Atlanta, if you watched the games last year, when they went at home, they barely win by 1 or 2 points. I know it's different with Cousins, though. I get it. But until they show me otherwise, I'm going to take the points. I'm leaning.
I mean, Cousins off the injury, I'm going to lean with the Pittsburgh defense and say they could cover the 3.
Okay, let's 3.5. 3.5. Okay, let's move on. We're going to Miami. I'm going to go last year's record since it's just started. 9-8 Jacksonville, 11-6 Miami Dolphins. The line is also 3.5 there, KGM. 49. Now, the Jags picked up backup quarterback Mac Jones, Gabe Davis, wide receiver Buffalo, safety Tayshaun Grissom Jr., wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr., defensive tackle Mason Smith. Now we're going to go real quick to Miami, wide receiver Willie Snead, defensive lineman Chop Robinson out of college. He's really good. Wide receiver Odell Beckham. I didn't know that, so I looked it up. Running back Jalen Wright, and wide receiver also Malik Washington out of college. Real quick, what's your take on this game? Jacksonville at Miami. You got Trevor Lawrence versus Tua Tagovailoa.
This is a great game. I mean, this is a game you got to watch out for. Could it be an upset? Absolutely here. Jacksonville in, their first quarter. They're scoring first 11 out of their last 17 games, I think. So they're getting on the board early. They're going to need to get on the board early against this team. And, they cover the first half usually on the spread. It's a tough game, but I like the Dolphins with Tyreek Hill and all them, Waddle. But their defense is banged up. I gotta lean. I'm gonna lean with the points here again. If Jacksonville could get on the board first and control the game, but I could see, Dolphins coming away late with the game and taking the game away. But I'm gonna lean Jackson. I'm gonna lean the Jags with the points here. This is a sleeper game. I feel like a lot of people are gonna bet the Dolphins, and they got a lot of injuries on defense, and I could see, Jacksonville shocking people. I didn't like how Lawrence looked.
Trevor Lawrence.
I didn't like how he looked last year at the end of the season. He
Right.
kind of looked sluggish. But this is like a rematch in the college game, right? Didn't these guys play each other in college too? So this should be a good one.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Jacksonville with the points.
This is a tough game because it depends what Jacksonville team shows up. Like if they could play a little D and Trevor could run that off and be a great game. But I like Miami. They always come out to shoot. Since Tua have been coming out to shoot. I mean, they got a hit game. I think last year they beat Denver like 70-10. That was like in game 2, game 3. So I like them coming out to shoot. I'm going to take Miami with the 3.5. I think they could win by like 7. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville kept it close. But I'm going Miami. I can't pick both ways. Go on Miami.
Let's go to game 3. Dolphins cover.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Let's go.
They cover in that third quarter.
Okay. Let's go game 3. Oh, what are you talking about? The Green Bay game?
No, the Dolphins. They covered money line in the third quarter. 7 out of 9 games. Their last 9 games.
So you remind me at halftime.
Quarter.
Call me at halftime.
Yeah.
And remind me, okay? Don't forget, I'm waiting on your call on Sunday. Okay, let's go to game 3. We going to Cleveland to the Dog Pound. 12-5, Dallas Cowboys, my bum-ass team. And 11-6, Cleveland Browns. The line is -2.5 for the Cowboys. Shango in the building. And the Browns are 41 is the total. Now, Dallas, real quick, they picked up Ezekiel Elliott, Royce Freeman, both running backs. Offensive tackle, Tyler Guyton, edge rusher, Marshawn Nealon, and offensive guard, Cooper Beebe. Now, the Browns picked up backup quarterback, Jameis Winston, running back, Dante Foreman, who's a strong running back, wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy to help out Amari Cooper. So that's pretty good there. Now, this guy got a couple weapons, Watson. And then defensive tackle, Michael Hall Jr., wide receiver, Jamari Thrash out of college, and offensive guard, Zach Zinter. 2.5. The Browns are the favorite. I'm real surprised on this line. I would personally make Dallas favorite, but your take on the game.
I like what Dallas did, signing CeeDee Lamb. I think Dak is going to go in there and get a big win. And I could see the Cowboys defense coming up big. I could see them running the ball too and stretching the field. I just see Dallas here on the money line. I mean, a lot of people are going to go with the Dog Pound here. They're going to go with Cleveland.
I don't think so.
I like
everybody
Dallas here. I like Dallas on the money line here because
everybody
I think CeeDee Lamb's the man. Can Dak stay upright? That's the question. How is Dallas going to deal with that tough defense of the Browns? I think they're going to run the ball. Even though a lot of people are saying they don't got a star running back no more, I think they're going to do it by committee. They got a couple backs there, and they're gonna start pounding the ball a little bit, and they're gonna take their shots with CeeDee and win a big game and put people on notice. Dallas is here to play this year.
Cleveland's gonna have to make this an ugly game. I know they're hoping for bad weather and all that. They can get bad weather, they're in perfect situation, but I still think it's early in the year. I didn't look at the weather report, but it ain't cold nowhere yet. So it should be nice weather. I think Dallas P-Vel is just too many weapons, even though we lost, Tony Pollard a couple of years ago. We redeemed Ezekiel. He's not the same player, but like you said, they can run by committee. They got a bunch of wide receivers. And can Dak play mistake-free football? But beside all of that, I'm going to take my team with the 2.5. I just think the Dog Pound needs a couple games under their belt before they can start winning. Because remember, Watson hasn't really played like that either.
I like Dallas's defense. Remember, Diggs was hurt. You know, those guys are tough. When Diggs is there, he's running around. It's tough to play. That defense. They're not talking about Dallas's defense. They keep talking about the Browns. I think Dallas's defense is going to be very, very tough to deal with this year.
Right, right. Okay, so we both agree with Dallas also. So these are all leans. Now we go on to Detroit Pontiac, where the LA Rams are playing the Detroit Lions Sunday Night Football. Big game here, Cal. 4.5 for the Lions, 52.5. Let me give you some acquisitions. Rams picked up Jimmy Garoppolo as a backup. Running back Blake Corum out of Michigan. I know you're familiar with him. Defensive tackle Neville Gilmore. Edge rusher Jared Verse. Defensive tackle Braden Fisk. Safety Cameron Kitchens. And for the Lions picked up Ben Nealman, linebacker Trevor Nowatzki. These are guys that I didn't hear of, but I heard they're really good players here. Like they did their research on these players here, KGM. Cornerback Colin Davis III, cornerback Terrion Arnold, cornerback Enos Rakeshaw Jr., and offensive tackle Giovanni Manu. Now, what they did was they went heavy on the draft on defense because you knew offensively they was on the money last year. They couldn't stop nobody, though. So I like what they did. Campbell and company focus on defensive bodies to try to improve the Lions' defense. Your take on this Sunday night game. Last year they played a game. I took the Rams with the points, and I think it was 3.5, and they covered. The Lions won, but they covered. What's your take on this Sunday night game? 4.5, 52.5 there, KGM.
Well, here you got no Aaron Donald, right? He's retired. So, you know, that's a lot of points right there. You're taking him off. He's the best. You know, you get rid of him. The Lions I like here. This is the first favorite I'm leaning to out of your group that you said so far. The Lions are favorite for a reason. The best player on the Rams is gone. I know the Rams got the weapons, but I want to see what the Rams look without their best weapon. And I think Goff playing his old team at home, they're going to be going crazy in Detroit. It's just if the coach is smart enough at the end of a game when they're up a couple scores and they could kick 3, is he going to kick 3 or is he going to go on 4th and 5? You know what I mean? So I like the Lions.
Campbell's like he's like Riverboat Ron. They take a lot of risks. You know what I'm saying?
Too much risk.
Right.
But I like the Lions.
I went over last year. It went over late. I see points in this game. I don't like the 4.5 either way. If I had a gun in my head, I'll probably take the Rams, but that's the movie we seen last year.
Yeah.
And I still think they're going to score points. They're in the dome.
Yeah, they're going to put up points.
You got Cooper Kupp. Don't forget Cooper Kupp. You got all these receivers, Williams, St. Brown. It's
going to be a shootout.
Gibbs
Jr. Be a shootout in Detroit, baby.
Should be. Doesn't mean it is going to be.
I think it will be.
I like the over 52.5 if I had a gun in my head. Okay, I didn't have this game, but we still got time, so I'm going to bring it up. I don't have no notes. I'm just going to go with the point spread in the two teams. Monday Night Football, your New York Football Jets playing at the San Francisco 49ers, plus 4.5 for A-Rod and them. I don't have the totals in front of me. Like I said, I didn't know I was going to do this game, but I didn't know we were going to have so much time left. So I'd rather go just cover another game. So what do you think about Aaron Rodgers coming back? And is he ready for a game of this magnitude to play the team that just came out of the Super Bowl? See, my thing is, if I'm a schedule maker, I know you want to make it big and all that. You should have gave Aaron Rodgers like a tune-up play first before this game. You don't just throw him in the fire, and then you throwing him at Frisco on top of that. At least have this game in MetLife. You feel me?
If there's a guy who could do it, this is the guy. You know?
Hey, Rob, baby.
If there's a guy out there that could go into San Fran and beat him, it's going to be him. But I think the story is going to be both of these defenses. I think that game's going to be a tight game, low scoring. It's going to be who's going to make the mistake. Is Purdy going to make the mistake, or is A-Rod going to be a little rusty, you know?
Yeah.
I like the Jets with the points. My boy Jibbs, shout out to my boy Jibbs. He loves San Francisco here. He thinks San Fran's going to smack him up, but I'm trying to tell him that Jets defense is no joke. They got a run game too, and A-Rod's something else. So I'm liking Rodgers here with the
Well,
points.
Frisco signed everybody. Trent Williams is going to play. You know, they got Ayuk's going to play. My question is, I'm looking where's the Bullhawk from the Jets? Did they sign him? Hassan Reddick, is he signed?
I don't think he's going to play. He's signed, but I don't think he's going to play.
Signed, he's going to play. I don't think he's signed. I don't think he got the extension. I didn't hear nothing of it. If he's not playing, this is huge because you need all the weapons on defense.
It's definitely a helping hand. They need it.
Frisco got like the best fucking crew in the game with an average quarterback that looks like a bomb quarterback. Because you got C-Mac, Ayuk, Debo, Kittles. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, what's the other guy they got? I messed up. Debo, Ayuk, Kittles, McCaffrey. I mean, come on, dog. I mean,
stacked.
And then you got Shanahan running that offense. Now, let me rephrase you. You said he was a great coach. No, I don't agree with that. I think he's a great offensive coordinator, though.
Hey, listen, he did make some mistakes.
I think he's a great offensive coordinator.
He did make some mistakes. He made some big mistakes in the Super Bowl, and he made it twice. You know, a couple Super Bowls.
Right.
You know, I think he has. I said he was great because, you know, with getting your main quarterback hurt, you get a backup kid, and you still run that team like a well-oiled machine. I'm gonna give him kudos for that. You know what I mean? I don't think Brock Purdy with another team, with another coach, would be flourishing like this. You know what I mean? I think he's really looking good.
We got a good game over here in Brazil. I don't mean to cut you off.
Hey, how's Barkley doing? That's my
19-14. Green Bay just scored, right? Oh, no. Yeah, they just scored 19-4. A lot of points second quarter, by the way. But again, I ain't mean to cut you off, but 19-14, okay. Green Bay early. I don't know. Barkley got 2 touchdowns. That's all I know. I don't know if he got yardage, but I know he got 2 touchdowns.
I need them rushing.
I already know that.
Come on.
That's why I said.
Come on, Barkley.
Give me tomorrow. Give me like a prediction score on the Frisco game tomorrow, since we got a little bit of time. Then we're gonna jump on to choose one and why.
I'm gonna say the score's gonna be 17-21 or 17.
So you see a warfare.
20.
So I think that means Aaron's gonna have to hold the ball.
I'm saying 17-20. Rodgers is going to get a win here and shake the world up.
I'm going to take the Jets with the 4.5. Though I don't like it really without Hassan Reddick. But
I'm going to put some faith in the Jets here.
Players, you know what I'm saying?
This year, I'm going to put some faith in the Jets.
You know what? What's the totals? You know what? I might take the under and just say
it could go under.
Yeah, I like the under in there. I think you're right. I like the under.
Those are 2 great defenses.
Let me see if it's really low, though. I want to make sure it ain't low. 43.5. Shit.
You could buy one. You're frozen here, Al. Hold on. Come on, man. Swap fucking bugging, bro.